And we're back for picks and bans of round number 2. Anixia Esports versus the Bathroom Boys. That's a great name. I love. Oh, see, this is the thing about the new season that's come out. The names might change for teams, but the players don't. Look at the boys on Bathroom Boys. We got Fatal, Metapsychosis, Panda Turtle, all names you've heard from the ranked scene. As the bans are coming out, the first 4 are almost done. Robin, Giannis, Soul, and we'll see what Dante Lefargo decides to ban out as the 4th.
Yeah, we're gonna be waiting on that to come out there. Yeah, these names are very good. The first one's gonna be Athena, and we're gonna be waiting on the first picks coming out for Anixia Esports. Aggressing, what do you got for us, buddy?
Well, Aggressing is the jungler for this squad, I believe. We'll see if they decide to go ahead and grab a support like a Geb or even maybe more of a support. I was going to say like a Kepri that's available right there. That's going to be very powerful. He did receive a few nerfs in the patch, especially to his like Rising Dawn and a few other small things, but he's still a very potent god. Nothing really to worry about as his pull duration got like reduced by a couple seconds. That's what it was. It wasn't the Rising Dawn. But Al Kwong was available.
Yeah, apparently we're gonna be seeing all the gods that were banned last game are gonna be coming out in this game.
So, well, yeah.
Apparently,
might as well.
Aquaman being picked, and Chiron is being picked for the Bathroom Boys, and then we're gonna be waiting on Smurf and Eating by Bear for their next picks.
Oh, Chiron's gonna be locked in again. Such a powerful character. This guy. I've started to play him a lot more, and I've really liked him. I've actually quickly got him up to rank 5 already. Nothing, he's been out for a little bit, but he's quickly becoming one of my favorite hunters. Chiron. He's very potent in what he can do. The snipes are very powerful at long range. Just has a lot of abilities, and a lot of people forget that his one can cleanse. So if he is getting pulled, or if someone's getting pulled, or if they do have a CC. Pop the one on his own team and cleanse any hard CC. Shablanque, though, an early ADC pick themselves being locked in, looking to go with a little bit more of a damage hyper carry in the Shablanque, and Hoombots is going to be the jungler for aggressing. So Hoombots always spells team fight for me. That means they're looking to go ahead and get the big circles going and really mess around with people with, again, purification being as long as a cooldown as it is. Hoombots' ultimate's very potent, especially when he builds CDR.
Yeah, most definitely having that Hoodbots. Oh, and with the Shablanque, that's very powerful coming out, especially when you're going around Chiron. It's definitely going to be coming down to who can box out the best. Well, with the poisons and Chiron's too, it's going to be very hard. So we're going to see the Isis going to be locked in for Bathroom Boys. We're going to see the Isis again. Isis very awesome with spirit balls and stuff like that. And it all comes down to what can go against Isis since Janice is gone now.
I have a couple options. I mean, you can still have the Poseidon as available. Agni is going to get banned out. I was going to mention him as an option at level 5. He's pretty strong still. This Al Kwong, though, to me, is probably going to be the jungle, so Anixia has to realize that and make sure that they're still banning out solo laners or supports like the Geb they're going to get rid of. Make sure that there's no CC cleanses available for anybody. It's an important god to get rid of the Geb, as late game he's so he's the best support in my opinion late game, just because of the shield. Kepri's probably right there with the fact that he can res, but that's his ultimate. We're talking about an ability that shields all the time. And Nox actually going to get the boot from Bathroom Boys, so they're not looking to... Nox is very powerful in the season. Again, just Spirit Desolation makes a lot of mages very powerful with that 8-second cooldown reduction.
Can't forget that utility mage Nox. But we're going to be seeing more bans coming. Ymir is out of the game. All right. Wow. Definitely.
Yeah, that's a good ban.
They don't have enough supports on there, and so they could definitely still pick up more. The
reason why I'm looking at that ban as really important is like the wall is so deadly. Look at Nixia's team. Only one jump so far. That's it. The warrior that they're going to select for solo lane, probably not going to have a jump. In the middle laner, not going to have a jump. So being that really only Hoombots has the jump, Ymir's a very smart ban to sit there and not make sure you get walled off in those corridors, especially with the jungle. It is more open, but that means more opportunities for walls to be placed in front of you as well, into like different spots that you're not used to. So I do like the Ymir ban. It's actually very smart on Anixia's side, the fact that, again, only one player has that jump.
Yeah, most definitely. So we're going to be seeing Oswald and Shadow there. We're going to be waiting for what they're going to be picking against now Kwong, Chiron, Isis, and a Sobek. They have pretty sense. Opwash is going to be hovered over right now. Opwash with a really big ultimate, so we'll definitely be having a little bit of damage coming out from there. And Hades! Oh, wow.
He's a mage. He's not a guardian now. Remember, he got
Right.
changed.
He's a mage now,
He's
not a
officially a
guardian.
mage. He's officially a mage. So that's going to be a mage solo in the Hades form. Still, just because he got reclassified doesn't mean he's any less dangerous or any less annoying. Especially again with we will say it again. We'll say it a lot. Purifications, 160 seconds is kind of brutal when Hades builds cooldown reduction and you're just stuck in there.
Yeah, most definitely. Panda Turtle is the last one to pick a god. We have a jungler, we have an ADC, we have a solo laner. So, but whoa, no,
The
Vamana.
baby,
The baby is here.
Vamana. Oh, I've heard good things about him. I've seen some things. Oh, I wanted to see the Vamana. I wanted to. Yeah.
Hold on.
Give us.
Yep,
there it is. The
There it is. We're getting
Vamana.
the baby, y'all. We're getting the big
Yes. I love the baby for sure. This is going to be so hype. I absolutely love the Vamana pick. This is going to be pretty cool. Vamana's actually been very strong lately, again, in ranked scenes as well. I don't know, the new items and everything. He's come back. He's got a little bit of a buff as well. He got a buff on, what was it? His increased movement speed. So he got about a 15 base, and it's really helpful. So, but that's really about it. Guys, this is going to be a good game. Bathroom Boys versus Anixia Esports coming up here as soon as we're done in picks and bans now, and we'll just wait for the spectator client to get us in the game. So give us a few minutes, enjoy the tunes, and we'll be right back. And we're back with round 2, guys. Here we go. Anixia Esports versus the Bathroom Boys. You know a lot of these players. The names that might have changed as far as the team name goes, but the players remain the same. On the blue side, Chaos, Anixia, we've got Shadow going to be running the Hades in the solo lane. Aggressing, you know him as the jungler. He will be playing Hoonbots. Oswald going to be on the Upwash mid lane. Eaten by a bear will be, well, let's just be realistic. He's going to be eating people with that pole. Not quite by a bear, but by a Khepri. And Snarf will be playing the ADC Shelblanque.
And on the red side, we're going to be having the Bathroom Boys with Dante De La Fargo going to be being the Vamana solo lane. And we're going into the jungle Panda Turtle as Al Kwong. And in the middle lane, we're going to have Shadow Chair as Isis. And the metaphysical... Okay, how do you say
Metapsychosis. Metapsychosis.
Metapsychosis.
Metapsychosis, okay. Yeah.
Metapsychosis as the support. Sovek, and we have Fatal as Chiron ADC.
It's good to see Fatal back in these Friday Night Smites, man. I've missed him for a while. He just finding himself a nice little squad now, it seems like, with these guys. So we'll see how the Bathroom Boys do. They won their first round game, obviously, to get into this position. I'm interested to see how the starts go again. Obviously, this is the big thing. You know, the question mark is how do you start the game? We saw how Blue Team 2-minute tower took it last time, and it looks like we're going to see the same type of start of doing the back harpies for Blue and Red. They're both going to be doing back harpies and Red. This time round, though, Red decided to do back harpies and Blue, while the Blue team, order side, is just doing Blue and the Boars.
I like the way that the Red team did do it. They using the Ice's spirit, the gust,
Wind Gust, yeah,
Wind Gust, pushing it, getting the back harpies done really quickly and getting the red buff done really quickly for them to get it so she can get it to win as quickly as possible.
With that potent of a clear, yeah, with Isis with the purple buff, you know, and the fact that her Wind Gust clears as well as it does, it's pretty easy to be able to do both of those camps at the same time. As we see here, these elementals were up for a while. Again, Dante the Fargo, I love that name. It's sexy. I don't know.
Sexy.
As we see the Vamana, he's going to clean that up. That's 120 experience to himself right now. And again, his backboards are up and available, so we'll see what he decides to do with those at a point in time. But Aggressing going to take a little bit of poke from Wildstorm, and well, that'll be about it. About a quarter of his HP as Oswald's back here in the tower. And then take a look at the duo lane, and it looks like the Snarf eaten by a bear lane is being pushed in, kind of to be expected versus the Chiron Sobek, though.
Yeah, most definitely. It's definitely going to push back because when you comes to Shiva Locke, you will mostly come online at level 5 because you want to be safe because you don't have that much poke. Plus, you want to level up your poisons and stuff like that. So it comes to just playing safe, make sure you don't get killed right away, and just farm up.
Well, it looks like Red Team's Bathroom Boys are level 4 in mid. Both Shadow and the Al Kwong Panda Turtle are level 4, and let's see by about how much. By a good amount, actually. Al Kwong's a couple creeps ahead, and so is Shadow as far as the experience bar goes themselves. It looks like Oswald's about to hit 4 off of the next minion, and it's going to take Aggressing a couple, but this minion should hit them both, or this wave should get them both up to 4. But a little bit better farming so far on the Chaos side of things.
Yeah, most definitely. It looks like, based on what you were talking, everybody was under tower when that happened. Everybody under Anixia Esports was under their tower being pushed back. Everybody was being... And on the right side, it looks like Vermont's getting caught out right now, but he's going to use his one to get out of there, but it looks like Hunboss is still on him.
Oh, there's a baby coming out.
The ultimate, the big baby is out, but he's still going to get out of there, getting the health back. He's just fine.
He's just like a big cool kid in the streets. He's like, man, I got my bat, my hat's on, I'm chilling, I'm running away. He's gonna throw his little thing out, and he's cool. Like he's good. He got most of his HP back. Man, it's a little low. Blue buff is not going to be coming up for a little while. He does have teleport available to him, but again, look, Vamana's this is big. These harpies, or not harpies, I keep calling them that, but these little elementals are pretty important when you can solo farm them. Again, that's over 100 experience when you can just solo them, and the gold is pretty decent as well. So. Vamana getting that solo farm in as he teleports back to lane with full boots ready to go.
One thing about Season 3 now is that you definitely want to get those little elementals. Like, 100, what's 100 XP? If you don't get them, you don't have that 100 XP. You
definitely. So, I mean, Smart Mage plays by the solo laner. We didn't see really those taken very often last game, if I remember. I mean, they were definitely up most of the most of the time, and this time they've been taken down twice in the past couple of minutes as their spawn timers are pretty quick. Looks like Vamana trying to get a little cheeky over here, taking the blue buff, and did he get it? He does actually get the big minion, leaving the small one along, so Dante will go ahead and take Hades' blue buff, which is pretty important. He might be considered a mage, but they didn't raise his MP5, so Hades definitely still wants that blue buff.
Definitely. We're going to see a little small rotation. Get ready for mid camps for Anixia Esports. They're getting ready for it to come up while the Bathroom Boys are roaming in the back jungle looking for their back harpies. Going to get that little bit of XP. Vamana got that blue buff, got his extra blue to extend it even longer. Now they're going to be going for mid camps at this current time.
Yeah, well, we're at 4 minutes of the game, almost at 5, about a minute left of that. So let's just take a peek at who's been doing better what so far. And honestly, it goes to Chaos, Bathroom Boys. Very veteran team. I know most of these guys have been playing for a while, and they've been able to out-farm so far. About 2,000 experience and 1,200 gold. And again, there's no kills on the board. This is why I wanted to point this out. That's how good they've been farming, and they've been pushing everything under the towers. Is the fact that they're able to get under just pretty much 2K experience and under a 1,500 gold lead. Just at less than 5 minutes in the game. So good job by the Bathroom Boys right now, playing pretty strong. Pluck going to come out. Might see a first blood. Nice stun coming out by Eat by a Bear. Circle protection going to be popped out as well. Big kill potential. Ultimate's going to be popped out. Doesn't matter if you get eaten by an Execute. Panda Turtle will get the first blood right there. Going to jump back into the tower, take a little bit of poke, but just as we were saying, there was no first blood at the 5-minute mark. There it goes. Panda Turtle executes the Khepri and will take the first kill of the game.
That was a great ultimate coming out from the Ao Kuang, right, getting in there while the team fight was going on, going for the last person who had a little bit of health left. You got to use that execute. He tried to get onto the to Outwash to get that a little bit more damage, but it wasn't enough. He was too far into tower, couldn't do much. So they had to disengage and just go back into the lane and farm up.
It was important because they did spend 450 on the purple pot. Isis and Ao Kuang both needed that kill, as both the pots ran out right when that kill was going on, but the first blood going to Ao Kuang gives him that advantage in the fact that he gets that money back in a sense. So Ice is going to be a little bit shorthanded on the gold, not getting the first blood, but realistically, when you look at the fact that she's up 300 gold near, and as far as the push potential goes, she'll be doing fine versus the Outwash. So Ao Kuang getting that first blood is very, very important, and he's actually going into a breastplate. Now, this is going to either be a Breastplate of Valor, which is going to be cooldown reduction. It was changed from 25 to 20, or it could be Spectral Armor. I'm going to imagine it's going to end up being into the cooldown, as Ao Kuang with cooldown is insane. I doubt it'll be Spectral. I don't see that happening, and I don't see Heart of the Nemean Lion happening, so I'm going to imagine that's going to be a Breastplate of Valor. So going defensive to start the game is the Ao Kuang.
Most definitely. And while all that was going on, Vamana on the right side got the elementals again, while Hades were actually going after him. Like you said, 100 XP. Vamana really wants that XP. He wants to make sure that he's ahead of.
It Hades. Shows. Like, look at the farm. Look at the gold difference. He's 1,000 gold ahead right now with 2 levels.
He's just 11.
Yeah, he's 1,000 gold ahead.
That 100 XP does a lot. Having a little bit more, and he's going for his blue buff again.
Yeah, I mean, what is he going to do? Hades is level 9, as you said. He's 1,000 gold behind, and it doesn't matter. Blue buff going to get taken, and Vamana's willing to fight this right now. He's got a Silver Talisman online, 45 magical protection. Now, this is going to be a question of whether Dante decides to go. This is going to be a Bulwark still, I'm going to imagine. I don't see him going into a Pestilence for an anti-healing, but he's going to dive to his tower. He wants a second kill. It doesn't really matter. He's going to miss some of the autos. He got out of his form pretty quickly. He gets the kill, but the return kill is going to go to Shadow, yeah. Diving the tier 2 might not have been the most valuable thing right there. He gets the kill, but ends up falling in return.
Yeah, that maybe if he stayed a little bit in the form a little bit longer, he might have gotten it and then able to walk.
I feel like he canceled that. I feel like he had more time in there. I feel like he right-clicked and canceled it.
But he may have just accidentally probably hit the right button, or he thought he wasn't hitting it enough.
Ooh,
so
he just popped.
Just get out of it. So he just get out. So maybe I just get this kill and just die.
Yeah, Sanctuary was popped by the Outwash. That's big news. That Circle Protection was put on there. I think he thought he was going to get executed, so he popped the Sanctuary. So 160 seconds, that's going to be down for, as that's a pretty important active right now. Khepri does have a full shell available. This makes a lot of these team fights that are going to happen in the mid lane pretty crucial. With Ao Kuang Ultimate available, again, the Khepri ult doesn't save from executes. Ao Kuang is a very strong character against the Khepri.
Most definitely. As we saw on the left side, the same thing was happening. What happened in the right side was happening on the left side. In the dual lane, you had Chiron going in the back, taking the back boars away from Shibalaki. Shibalaki came around the corner and saw nothing was there. He's getting more XP on his side. then him, you have to make sure that you are keeping eyes on your XP because that's how it is nowadays in Smite. In Season 3, it's farm up. If you got to make sure you farm up.
Farming and rotation seem to be a lot more important, especially since most of the time, again, to start the game, nice Spirit Ball going to come out again. A nice tossback. Aggressing's going to jump in. Can Psychosis catch up to him? Not really looking like it's going to happen right there. So Ultimate going to be wasted right there. Not a lot of damage in return. Oswald there as well. And, well, like, Vamana is just proxying Dante is just playing Vamana like he's just like, I don't care where I'm at in the map. I'm going to be by tier 2s. I'm hanging out and walking around. And this man is not scared to play this Vamana. He's going to dive this tier 1, I think, in mid.
I would not want to fight his Vamana in 1v1 jabs, but we're seeing a little bit of damage coming out here. Our Posh is going to be pushing out his ultimate. The Spirit Ball misses just by an inch, but that doesn't matter. Panda Turtle is going to get that execution, going to kill him, and then we're going to get right down into the air.
Well, Snarf on the left-hand side end up falling to Fatal in the 1v1 as that was going down. We'll take a peek. Looks like Fatal had a decent amount of HP available, did use his ultimate. So did the Shablanque as well. So, but looks like Fatal able to get the better of the matchup right there in that 1v1 scenario. As, yes, let's 3-man split the backboards and take those away from Hades. That's needed.
We're going to see the pull right there. We're going to see a little bit of Alquan pushing out, a little bit of damage, not enough. He's going to Hades is going to just move out just a little bit while Kepri and Humbots are coming to say, "Hey, you need help?"
I haven't seen a Humbots ultimate. Like, Aggressing's in trouble right now. He's probably going to get hit with a Spirit Ball attempt, maybe, if he goes. We'll see. There it is. He does connect on it. Circle Protection going to get popped. Kepri ultimate to save him. Oh, nice.
Save over.
Nice.
That was amazing to see.
That was very nice.
Some communication right there. We're going to see Sobek just missing right there, but he's going to go into his ultimate, just save his life just a little bit, get some protection and manage regen. It's just, wow, that was
Eaten by a Bear was
pretty ultimate.
Well, I had a feeling. I was like, Ice is going to try. Shadow's going to try for the Spirit Ball. Did a lot of damage, was able to get the right angle on it through the wall, got a big shot, and then was able to get the kill with the ultimate. But, Aggressing was right there saying, help, help, help. And Kepri was able to realize what was going on, throw the ultimate over the wall, and save his jungler. Which is important because right now he's 2 levels behind the Ao Kuang, the other jungler. And again, look at Vamana. Vamana is by tier 2 proxying this wave away from a Hades. Like, there is no one rotating to this Vamana right now.
Like, seriously, I would not want to face Dante in solo lane. This is why I play ADC on the left side. I don't want to deal with that. That's just.
But you don't want to deal with Fatal either. It looks like as he just 2-0'd. He's 2 for 2 with going against Snarf right now in the duo lane by himself, and it looks like Gold Fury might be an objective as this might be the first one. 3 members already over this way. With a blue ward on the map, though, they have to make sure that they get some counter wards going, and so they can get vision control of that. While there's a little bit of a lull, actually, we'll see if Aggressing gets plucked, and doesn't get plucked. No real item change. Actually, okay, so we do have a change in an item. Wingblade has been purchased on the Sobek, 300 health. Instead of the cooldown reduction, we have crowd control reduction put on it, which is the new stat that Hi-Rez decided to add into the game. So he's got a little bit, no cooldown, but he's got crowd control reduction on there. And the only other item that I see that is different at this point in time, again, we already saw the Bulwarks last game, so we already know what that's about, but nothing new so far.
Yeah, everything is pretty standard stuff. We're going to see the beads coming out from the not beads, it's purification. Purification from Humbots are going to be bugged up a little bit right there. Alquan going to be putting a little bit of damage right there, but here comes Kepri. Going to push off the on Team Bathroom Boys, man.
Well, look where Dante's at.
Vamana's coming after the tier 2.
Yeah,
we're going to get that around Dante de Alfredo, and they're going to move it out a little bit. We're going to see the ultimate come from Shia Balanque. A lot of teams coming in a team fight, but everybody's just going to back off right there. That was just a lot of damage coming out from there. Bathroom.
Oh, there goes the Pillar of Agony right there. Ice is in trouble. He's going to fall to the double ultimates right there as Oswald was able to empty the crypts, and there goes the Pillar of Agony as well. Chiron's in his ultimate. Can he get the last shot? Doesn't get it. Is the 2 up and available? It's not there. He's going to heal. That's so potent versus the Alposh. Fatal takes so much damage. Fatal has 30 HP on the stun. Oh, I completely forgot how Alpwash counters the Chiron in there. Psychosis is getting away with no HP as well, but he will fall. That's not going to be taken away. But Dante, again, is in the middle of this fight. He teleported. No, he didn't teleport back in. He just walked back in. He came to base and came back with full HP, and he's fighting this Hades, and he's still not scared.
I don't know if you saw Panda Turtle. Panda Turtle was really close to being dead as well. Being that Alquan, he had to go invisible. That's the only way he was going to get out of that fight.
Big Baby popped out right now with the Bulwarks passive on top of it. Going for Aggressing is the Vamana. He's going to go down back into the format. And, well, at this point in time, he's still chasing this kill. Blue buff. Oh, there goes Chiron. Fatal with the giddy up auto attacks. Connecting on that. The 3-0 Fatal on fire right now. He'll pop the masterful shot, doing a little bit of damage. Going to get some nice poke out. Fuego is going to get there. And he's on fire right now as that. Well, he's not. It's Fargo, but I'm calling him Fuego because the man's hot.
That Dante De La Fuego is what is up right now. He's been going around just beating down Hades, going around and saying like, "Hey man, I'm a boss. This is my jungle. This is my area. This is what I'm gonna do in the solo lane." So I
don't think I've ever really seen someone do that as, oh, this looks like it might be the den for Fargo right here as he's gonna get rooted. Oh, he's gonna get away! I can't believe it. Gold Fury did get taken by the Bathroom Boys as Snarf tried to shut the lights off of the map, but he will find nothing in return as the boys in red do go ahead and get the first Gold Fury of the match. So, with that Gold Fury being taken away, we'll go ahead and take a look at the first real lead of the game. Going to go to the boys in red, obviously. Teleport coming in right now. 8,800 experience. There's one of the first Fear No Evils I've seen, but it does nothing on top of Shadow Chair. And, well, right now the boys in red are just kind of taking advantage. Again, this is what we call fighting with the lead.
Now goes Capri. Capri's going to be going down to Fatal. And we see a lot of damage coming out from here.
Oh, big Pillar of Agony!
Ultimate. They're going to take out Sobek. We might see a little bit of Fatal taking a lot of damage right there. On that on crush, but he's going to get a lot of damage and seeing it. Basic, and down he goes from
big Pillar of Agony right there. Panda Turtle gets one. Dante gets another one on the left-hand side, so they're evening up the fight. Shadow's in trouble. Big Spirit Bolt. Dante's got no HP. Heavenly Agility pop to make sure they can get out of it. They're going for Oswald in the mid lane, but Al Kwong's there. Oh, they got each other. The 1-for-1. Oh my gosh. Panda and Oswald literally hit each other with abilities at the same time, and both just disappeared off the map.
My goodness. That was the first DS out of the game for like 2 seconds, but goodness. Bathroom Boys are on fire right now. Dante, jeez, my goodness. Shadow Chair.
I want to take a look at player damage right now. I think that is 4 right here if I hit my magic number. 90. I had a feeling it was going to be a Vamana. 9,500 player damage. He's been farming up that solo lane of the damage, and he's been a lot of team fights. Again, I always like to look at the kill participation. He's been a part of 8 of the 14 kills. Al Kwong's been a part of 9 of the 14 kills. That's extremely, extremely valuable. And Chiron has had 2 solo kills, and now that the team fights are coming along, he's been involved in a total of 5 of the 14 kills. So other than the 2 solo kills in the duo lane, really Vamana has been a part of majority of these kills.
Yeah, Vamana has been doing so much, not just in his lane, but in team fights as that. He's been picking off people who have been left alone, say like, oh, we can't reach that. But Vamana's like, I don't care. I'm going to go through his tower and get him anyway.
The Hasten Fatalis looks like it's coming on for the Vamana. Man's got a Bulwarks, a Breastplate of Valor, which again, its cooldown reduction was reduced by about 5, and its cost was increased by about 150 from 1950 to 2100. So a little bit of cost value, but Vamana is going to be going with the Haste of Fatalis so he can stick to those targets. He did get a buff in his ultimate, so his radius is larger in his attacks. That's going to keep him moving with all the characters right there. But we have a little pause coming out. Let's see. Don't see any direct DCs right now, but maybe someone's having a little bit of lag issues. We'll talk through this for a second while I see if there's a pause announcement for me. But looks like we'll be right back. Looks like someone just has a little bit of an issue, so we can talk through this pause. It should be pretty quick. What do you see, Queso? That's going on to you, man.
Dude, that Vamana. I just can't. That's the whole thing of this match is that Vamana 6-1 and 2. I just can't. The way Dante has been playing this entire game, he's been beating down Hades. He's been going into team fights. He's been taking away blue buffs, get as much XP as he can. It's definitely how you should be playing in solo lane, regardless of who it is. You definitely need to get as much XP as you can. If you're ahead, might as well take as much XP away from your opponent to make sure that you are ahead. And that is what Dante has been doing this whole game, and it's amazing.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's going to be really a key is the fact that Dante's been able to do as much as he has in the solo lane and really keep the Hades down. So I'm being told that this is about a 2-minute pause, guys. So guess what we're going to do for the next 2 minutes? We're going to go down to right here, and I'm going to click on this new scene, Controlling Color, and I'm going to shout out our partners, Controlling Color, right now. You can go ahead and check out their GameCube controllers. Case has seen them as well, the pictures. I mean, they make great products right here, as you'll see the images. They have everything that you need. If you have logos, custom one you want, if you have a favorite Smash player that you want to sit there and emulate as far as the color scheme goes, whether you're a Luigi, Sonic, Mario player, as Sonic, our girl, Super Kells is a Sonic main, so, got everything going on. But those controllers are pretty slick, Case. I know you've seen the pictures. What do you think?
Oh man, those controllers are just not. I mean, I seriously, I don't even play Smash, and I would definitely just want to have one just around my neck and just go around tournaments and go like, "Hey, where'd you get that?" I could just say, "I got it from Team Detonate, man. Definitely go get
Yeah,
yourself one."
got it from got it from Team Detonate, yo. That's exactly where I got it from for sure. As that's gonna be a big thing right there. Those are our affiliates: CIC, Control in Color, exclamation point CIC will give you the code for 5% off of any of your custom GameCube controller needs. So that's gonna be my little advertisement spiel. As just in time, the game is coming back perfectly. It's like I know what I'm doing, Kesa. Damn, I'm good.
Wait, you know what you're doing? I don't know.
Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. It's season 3. I'm still calling beads purification beads. I don't know.
Yeah, so everybody's back in the game. We're gonna be going right back into. Everybody's gonna go into lane, I believe, and get to farm up again. And so here it goes. Dante's still on fire, going for that blue buff again, but Hades is waiting, and so is Hun Bots. They're gonna be waiting right in the middle. I think he knows anyway, but he doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, Aggressing is a great player. Like, this is not Aggressing's game. He's 0-3 right now. Again, just the pressure of Ao Kwong. There hasn't been any... Oh, there goes my dog. Hey, everybody, you can hear her. Maggie wants to go ahead. She's like, yeah, man, Aggressing just having a bad game right now. It's getting picked off. So, as she seems to be agreeing with the call that I'm making right now. Vamadas is diving down the tier 2 on the right-hand side with the Ao Kwong. But Ao Kwong's pressure just to be able to get everywhere on the map. And being that there haven't been any really team fights, the ultimate hasn't come out that often.
Yeah, I mean, not being too many team fights, but I'm going to see the ultimate coming out from Hun Boss. He's going straight after Hades, but Hades is just going to push him up. I mean, Alcon's going to push him off right out there, but it's still seeing a lot of damage coming out. Big Baby is out, and down goes Aggressing to Isis, but here he goes into the T2. Dante is going to keep on going. He's going to go on Opwash and get beat down. One more. He just needs one more, and down he goes. Going to be just going on Hades. He's not stopping. Oh,
yeah, a little bit too far. Yeah, a little bit too far right there. Nice pluck. Max range on top of Eaten by a Bear. Psychosis is going to go ahead and get that, but not going to be able to clean it up are the other two members of Bathroom Boys. Well, the whole time while that's going on, there's a character in the game. It's called Chiron, and he's a hunter, and he just took all the towers on the left-hand side. He did that.
There was a Chiron in this game.
Yeah, you kind of forget, and then you realize he's 4-1, and he's just been hanging out, split pushing, and he's just kind of been doing his own thing again. It's really nice when you're the hunter and your team is like 7-16, and you're like, yeah, I could just split push right and take down towers. They're like, yeah, we don't need you. We've got a Vamana that's 7-2 right now. Like, oh, okay, cool. Like that's the luxury right now that Bathroom Boys have.
Yeah, most definitely. So we're looking at right here. I guess they're going for elementals. I don't think they're going for a fire giant at this point in time. It's too much. They still have they still got a couple of people up. So not a perfect time to get fire giant. We're seeing everybody's just going back for camps. Going to be getting for the blue buff. Going to go into a lot of things here, but little fight here and towards the fire giant area. Going to be pushing them off. And now goes the ultimate for Sobek.
Oh yeah. Oh, but Panda Turtle has teleport. What?
Oh, what?
He just teleported to that ward. I didn't even think he picked up a relic until now, as neither Humbot's just hit 12. He just now is going to get a second relic. Panda Turtle was just like, yeah, TP, I'll go to Metapsychosis and I'll pick up a kill. And that happened. Curse is going to get weakening right there. Everyone's going to be slower. They're trying to pick off Starf at this point in time. Shadow's there as well. He has to dive out. He has to be careful. Eat by Bear is going to pluck Psychosis. Nice kill by Snarf. He's 2-3. That's going to be a couple extra passive boys. Double stun comes out right there. Double silence. Oh, Fatal with the snipe. Centauria's form is true, and he's going to be able to pick up that kill. Circle Protection going to try to heal his teammates right there. Big pop-up, quarter of the HP back and ready to go. Panda Turtle takes out Oswald. 3 members down for blue, only 1 for red.
Seriously, what does Dante do for a living? Is he just like a madman or something? Because he's in there with 2 Phoenixes up, and he's still going after Aggressing. I don't understand it. And now he goes to the Phoenix.
I actually had no idea he was down there until you said something, and I put the camera, and I was like, is he really down behind the Phoenix? Yeah, he's hanging out in this bottom corner right here, just pushing everyone along. I mean, that's what you do as the solo lane when you're 8-3. His TP is up, his sprint is down, but the fact is he's going to be able to get anywhere on the map he needs to. So if they decide to go Fire Giant after this call, he can't. Panda Turtle still here, taking a lot of damage though. Shadow's actually doing some work on this Hades. Has 52 stacks of Warlock. Not really fully, 20 minutes in the game, not fully stacked on Warlocks is really never a good thing to see on your Hades. But he's building into a little bit what looks like to be a hide. I'm not sure. This cloak, we do have a new item. It's called the Cloak of Sorrows. I believe it's called the Cloak of Sorrows. I call it the Cloak of Shenanigans because that thing sucks. You get hit by it, all I know is you get CC'd like every 90 seconds you get an instant CC if you go below 30% HP, and man, I just want to cry when I'm trying to get a kill on that. Yeah. But if you're the support and you're running away or soul laner, it's OP as hell. You're just like, oh yeah, cool, I got away.
Yeah. So we're going to see that Gold Furies. They'll be going to the bathroom, boys. They're pretty much free Gold Fury for them, while Anixia was definitely coming back up from being dead, just going into the back camps and get us a little more XP. And we're going to be seeing Panda Turtle and the Soap going to be going after here, right? The Alpwash, he's all by himself. And seeing a little bit of Capri's right there, but his ultimate is down from him putting it on himself earlier in the match. But we're seeing a lot of damage coming out right here. The Executor's ready, and they're
but he healed back up.
It wasn't ready. There we go, but still Panda Turtle still gets the kill, and they're going after Sobek, and down goes Sobek.
Okay, now, Bathroom Boys, don't throw the game. You got a Phoenix and everything cool, but you just lost 2 key members. You lost your jungler, which was your Execute Panda Turtle, and you lost your support in Psychosis as well, but the snipes are coming out by Fatal. He's trying everything. Masterful Shot's going to do a lot of it. There's a big ultimate by the Humebots. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's going to get a couple members. He's going to hop over the top. Shadow's getting Fatal on the one end. Shadow does take out Eaton. There's too many Shadows. There's Shadow Chair, and there's Shadow the Bear, or the Here, I should say, as I can't see his name, and, well, looks like the Hades is in a little bit of trouble.
Coming out from Hades is trying so hard to make sure he's not dead, but he's got 3 members of Bathroom Boys, and down he goes. And I think this is gonna be Fire Giant. Only aggressing is up. Everybody's out to Alpwash is the next one up in 3 seconds, and this is pretty much gonna be Fire Giant for Bathroom Boys.
They don't take a lot of damage, though. I think I was going to say, Fargo is tanking it now. He did take a lot of damage, but no big deal. Fatal will go ahead and clean that up. Isis is going to go to the mid lane. Not really find anything. I guess might just be looking for the left-hand Harpies if they're up or not, and then back as well. We'll take a peek at gold in hand. About 1,700 gold for her. Everyone else came back and spent all their money. So let's take a look at the builds right now that we've got a moment in time. Never mind, as we see a pluck from Oswald. Lurking in the water. Sanctuary is going to be popped out, not take any damage for a second. Not going to matter as the crypts are emptied. And Oswald is actually going to escape, surprisingly. Oh, Humbot's Fear No Evil on the left-hand side. Shadow Chair is in trouble. Going to get plucked out. This might have been a bad call for Isis to say. There's her Sanctuary, but there goes the Vamana trying to save the day.
Yeah, Vamana's trying to do a lot right now. We're going to see a lot of damage going on. Aggressing getting beat up right now.
Capri Hope forced out.
Right now. Snarf going to be going there, but Sobek is still in the area. Looks like Dante is going to be going on Capri. He's still putting a lot of damage on there, and down is Isis in the Spirit Ball. And we're seeing the snipe coming out from Fatal. And we hitting that. You're going to need to hit that too. But is it ready?
Oh, Fatal wants this. Fatal wants it. There he can't hit the auto. He's looking. There it is. Nice auto.
But now he got it. Snarf is down.
Nice auto. Yeah, he had to go through. Had the minions in the way. Was able to get that last auto attack. Good job by Fatal. Circle of protection going to be popped down at this left-hand Phoenix. They're going to go ahead and try to secure this. Fargo is going to tank this one up right now. There was the silence, throw out some protections, I guess, but I don't think, Fargo's not going to be able to tank this up. They have no minions, so he's going to have to bounce out right here. But they're going for the end as well. Titan's at 5,000 HP, and Fear No Evil's going to do a lot. Fargo's, again, going to be the one that's the target of choice. Psychosis is going to pop him out. Oswald doing everything he can. He's going to empty the crypts, and, well, we're going to have a little bit of a reset. Back to 5,000 HP goes the Titan. The regroup is going to have to occur in order for them to really close out this game. The mid-Phoenix spawned back up again, but right back down.
Yeah, Phoenix is down. We're going to see a little bit of fight. Down goes Capri to Fatal, and this might be that final push that they need for Bathroom Boys to finally take this game. Like, we're seeing a lot of damage going on to the Titan. We're seeing a little bit of fight right there between Panda and going to take out Snarf, and down it goes. The Order Titan is down. Your winners of round 2 is Bathroom Boys.
Oh, that was a crazy round 2. About another 25-minute game. So we've seen 24 and 42 seconds right there. That seems to be the time frame right now. We haven't seen anything too much longer. We'll see if the semifinals or finals can bring us with it right there, as we're going to go ahead and take a quick break right now for, just to get in between games, as I'm really just kind of just these games are just going by so quickly actually right now. Last week we were seeing like 30 and 40-minute games. This week they're 25, and I really think that has to do with obviously the meta in the Season 3. Everyone's still getting used to things, but these games have still been hyped to start off. I'll tell you one thing. I mean, the plays that everyone's making right now, everyone's still playing at a really high level.
Yeah, most definitely. So who would be your MVP this match?
Oh, that match is Vamana. Vamana just bullied everyone. Yeah, I mean, Vamana, Dante just bullied his whole lane and was really able to get the pressure going, and that really changed the game. The fact that Solo went 10-3 versus a Hades, who's supposed to have the grid better clear, was pretty important. Then Panda came along with his executes and was able to do Ao Kwang things. It really ended up starting though with the Vamana, and then that kind of led to everyone else getting their kills. So that's really all I got to say about that match. Give us a few minutes, guys, and we are